think of it like a pendulum. She's saying you're way over here, that you don't show that you care enough. Don't swing the pendulum the other way and completely bomb her with how much you care. You know, she's going to open her door to her apartment and there's a million bouquets of flowers. Hey, what's up, guys? Dale Valor here for Modern Valor Dating. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that, honestly, 100% I don't recommend. I'm just going to throw that caveat out there, okay? It's not something that I generally recommend guys to do, that kind of thing. But I see so many guys asking about it, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's do a video on it. And if you want to go down this road, by all means, do you, but I do not recommend doing this. This is gonna be about how to win her back, all right? And I've got the top 5 tips on how to do that, plus 1 bonus tip at the end. All right, let's hop into it right now. Let's go. Number 1, work on yourself, all right? So listen, you know, if you're trying to get her back, it's probably because she broke up with you. Okay, now there's reasons why that she broke up with you. It could be anything under the sun, man. You know, the list is endless. I don't even want to give examples. All right, there could be any reason whatsoever that she decided to dump you. Okay, but this gives you an opportunity here. All right, that opportunity is for you to work on yourself. You know, oftentimes guys put so much stock into relationships that, you know, their identity gets wrapped up into this relationship dynamic and they stop being themselves. They're putting everything in to this relationship or to make her happy. All right. That you stop being you that she was attracted to begin with. And now your identity is this homogenous goo of a relationship. Okay. So you have an opportunity now to start working on 3 things: health, wealth, and relationships. Okay? Meaning, look, you can start working on health, getting in shape, right? Physical fitness, your diet, all those types of things. Wealth. Look, a big chunk of your time has just now opened up. What are you going to fill it with? Okay? Fill it with another stream of income. Okay? I mean, goddamn, you got all this time available to you. Start making some extra money. And relationships. Start going out and talking to other girls. And you will probably find out that this girl that you want to try to get back, you might change your mind on that. And it's also good for her to know that you're not hung up on her. That you're moving forward. You know, you're put this to the side, it's behind you now, and you're pushing forward, all right? It's not something that's just bogging you down and, you know, just, you're not over it, okay? So we're gonna hop into tip number 2, let's go. Hey guys, if you're getting value out of these videos, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We don't want you to miss anything, so hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, and definitely drop us a comment on this video. If you have any other video suggestions that you want us to do, that's the place to do it. All right, back to the video. Number 2, show contrasting sides to your personality. All right, what I mean by that is this: she is used to you being a certain way, and odds are you probably treat her differently, or you treated her differently than you treat other people. Okay, that's kind of a double-edged sword, because yes, you want to give her, you know, I mean, she's your girlfriend, you want to give her special privileges and things like that, but on the flip side of it, she may like the way that you treat other people more, okay? So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but show sides of your personality that you were afraid to show her, okay? So like maybe you're one of these guys that has a bad habit of putting girls on a pedestal and you're like pandering to her. She will be able to see if you're no longer like that because of the way that you treat other people. Okay, make her aware of those sides. Now, obviously, you don't do something stupid and call her and be like, oh yeah, you know what? Since we broke up, I'm a totally different person. So listen here, bitch. You know, you don't want to do that to try to prove a point because that looks try hard, okay? I am assertive. You see how assertive I am right now, bitch? You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. What you want to do is, you know, oftentimes, 9 times out of 10, people roll in similar circles. Word is going to get back to her just through, you know, friends of friends and just having a similar social circle and things like that. It's going to get back to her that, like, you kind of turned over a new leaf. All right. And she's probably going to be interested in, well, what is he doing now? And what, like, that doesn't sound like him. And showing her a different perspective or a different angle of your personality. All right. We're going to hop into number 3. Let's go. Number 3, and this may be the most important one. All right. For God's sakes, don't chase. All right. She breaks up with you. Oh, please take me back. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do without you. My life is over. Please take me back. God damn, if you do that, turn this video off and never watch any of our videos ever again. Actually, probably that's a terrible idea. Watch all our videos and stop doing that shit. But here's the thing, man. Look, you're never going to get anywhere by chasing her, and it looks pathetic. Everybody can see it. It's the biggest turnoff in the entire world. It just looks lame. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to see a grown man grovel. Okay? It's just a terrible look. All right? So do not chase. As a matter of fact, you should probably cut off most, if not all, contact. All right? Because she's going to hear about you through friends of friends. It's going to happen. Okay? Unless you guys just didn't form a social circle at all or something like that, which would be weird. But the thing is, man, you do not want to try to chase after her. Please take me back. Please, please, please. It's just terrible, terrible look. All right, we're going to hop into the next tip. Let's get it. Tip number 4, social proof. Okay, here's the deal. A lot of times, I talked about this a little bit earlier, your relationships become this homogenous goo of identity, okay? You're no longer your own person. You're Bob and Lisa. Oh, is Bob and Lisa coming over? Oh, Bob and Lisa's going to be there. Oh, Bob and Lisa went to do this. Oh, Bob and Lisa went on vacation. Oh, Bob and Lisa, Bob and Lisa, Bob and Lisa, Bob and Lisa. You know, it's almost like one long word. Bob and Lisa, Bob and Lisa, Bob and Lisa. You know, it's one name. Right? So the thing is that you now being single and wanting to get her back, you have to start forming social proof that, look, it's not about Bob and Lisa. It's about Bob. All right? It's about you. It's not about that identity. It's about you forming social circles around you and having that social proof that people want to be around you. That she'll be able to see by proxy that she's missing out. You're over here having all the good times. She's at home rearranging her closet on Friday night, and you're out here killing it. Okay? That's the difference. All right? She's going to see, like, okay, maybe I was a bit hasty here. Maybe this guy is something more than what I thought. People want to be around him. He's Mr. Popular all of a sudden. So make sure that she knows that. Obviously, again, don't call. Guess what, Lisa? Guess how popular I am. Everybody signed my yearbook. I mean, like, nobody, that's weird. And don't do that, obviously. But she's going to find out through friends, okay, that, hey, you're the guy people want to be around. You're the guy that people want to get to know, okay? All right, we're going to hop into number 5. Let's get it. Number 5, be a guy that women want, all right? It's kind of, it lends to social proof, all right? You want to be a guy that women want to get to know. You know, that way she sees your value in that. Obviously, if all these other women want to be a part of your life, there is something special about you that she missed out on. There's something about you that attracts attractive women into your life. Now, here's the deal with that. You may just find out you don't want her back. You have these other women in your life that might be better than her, that might be more attractive than her, that might be more high status than her, right? You may decide you don't want her back. But even again, if you still do after all that, she's going to see it. She's going to know it. You know, if you think that she's not going to stalk your social medias, you're kidding yourself. Even if she broke up with you, she wants to check in on you. You know, she wants to spy, take a little look-see, do a little intel. Oh, how's Bob doing? Let me take a look, see if he's sitting at home crying in his bowl of ice cream or whatever. You know, like, she's going to check in on you and she's going to see that, okay? So make sure you're out attracting women into your life, okay? All right, so we're gonna hop into the bonus tip. All right, here's the bonus tip. Do not comply with the reasons that she broke up with you. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, if she says to you, I'm dumping you because you don't care enough, don't flip that on its head. Think of it like a pendulum. She's saying, you're way over here, that you don't show that you care enough. Don't swing the pendulum the other way and completely bomb her with how much you care. You know, she's going to open her door to her apartment and there's a million bouquets of flowers. All right. Or, you know, here's like, I don't know, just like these over romantic gestures that, here's a good example of this. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Breaking Bad, but if you have, there's a scene or a couple of different scenes where Walter White is making these over-the-top breakfasts to show how much he cares about his family and that he's a good guy, okay? Because Skylar, his wife, thinks that he's lying and conniving and all that kind of stuff, which he was. But to try to show her that he's a good guy and cares, he makes these way over the top breakfasts and she calls him on it. If I remember right, she calls them like ridiculously pathetic over the top breakfasts. Okay? So that's the thing, man. That's what guys tend to do. Oh, you don't care enough. Oh yeah? Put me to the test, will you? How dare you? Let me show you how much I care. You know, or, you know, maybe she like, you know, I don't know. Maybe she says that you don't open up enough. Okay, have a seat, bitch. We're going to have a conversation about my feelings. Let me tell you about the time that I got lost at the YMCA when I was 5 and I couldn't find my mom. Let me be as vulnerable as I can. You know, like, don't do that stuff. Do not comply with her. All right, don't comply with that. Now, she may have a legitimate point. She may be legit in her reason for dumping you, okay? But that doesn't mean go over the top, man. All right? All that means is acknowledge it, and if she's right, be honest with yourself and don't take that into the next relationship. And if you happen to win her back by doing these things, these tips, if you happen to win her back, then just acknowledge it, correct it, and move on. It doesn't have to be these grand gestures, okay? Now listen, if you don't want to get dumped in the first place, okay, you're in a relationship, you're watching this, and you're like, oh man, I don't know, what if my girl dumps me? All right, if you don't want to do that, we did a series, a 10-part series on how to run a date correctly to get the results that you want, okay? Joe's gonna link it in here somewhere, and you can start at video 1. You can watch those videos all the way through to number 10. By the time that you're done with that, you will absolutely crush it, and she will never, ever think about dumping you. But you might think about dumping her because you got a little bit more knowledge than you started with. All right? So we will see you there.